baller. The life that every man dreams of. You think you a baller, nigga? Let's see. Tell them what a baller
Now
is.
should I drop my britches, hit switches, get riches, which is it? It's all of the above and I'm back paying visits. Can I bust a left and I bust a right? Must I get some rest cause I'm very high? The untouchable Mac player, underground rhyme sayer, putting a dip in your hip, slide to the Himalayas, nigga. I'll meet you at the top of cloud 9. What's the formula? That pimp type nature fills my mind. Just the same old shit about this trick and that trick. Cause your bitch is my bitch and his bitch is my bitch. It ain't no secret when I creep. Nigga peep it, never sleep. In the winter me be flossed in the meat. As I subdue unto you. Player pass me a brew. Who? It be Mike, you know how I do. Another day, another baller. Niggas getting smarter than what they were a year ago tomorrow. Call up your kin folks, let them know Uncle Mike's in town with the sound. If you're hound, you'll get clowned now. I smokes on the hay from Zimbabwe. Just another baller, y'all. Just another day.
You hoes ain't been ballin', ballin' like first time.
I'm what you call a baller, with a millionaire's potential. 9 years in the game, man, that's my credentials. Now pencil me in like a fact forever, because I am too clever, genuine like leather. Never ever will we be faded, because me and my man Mike, yo, that's the way we made it. So save it for David, or should I say Dick? Trick, I got the treat to put you 6 feet deep as I creeps and nice scoops in my 9-4 T.O. Yoda Land Cruiser. Thin gold shoes, the finest broad in sight. Run my game tight, hit later that night. Cause fool, I'm nothing nice, ice water. Cool Mac Daddy out the Southwest. Rolex on my wrist and you can't front on this. As I trip with my click through this land of dank smoke. Paper for days because we have made those multi-meal, two real kind of songs for you to get blowed on and so on and so on. And I go on my next tour, I believe, a week from tomorrow. Another day, another ball.
Another baller. Another baller.
Real Music Entertainment Company. Versatile, talented, and professional musicians and singers to suit any public or private event, corporate or personal parties, concerts, wedding receptions, banquets, you name it. At Real Music Entertainment Company, we are real musicians, real singers, real authentic talent, and real quality entertainment. Featuring the duo Nadine and Reggie. Mr. West.
And I need to do all that I have to tell her that I
Terriana King.
And I can't explain why your love it makes me weak.
Reggie Mason.
I don't know what to do. I can't get over you.
And Nadine Walker.
Yesterday I was somebody's baby. Now today I'm a woman of my own. Whoa.
Contact Real Music Entertainment Company today. 317-419-4789. 317-419-4789. Or visit us on social media.
What's up, y'all? We live repost. Everybody repost. Go to Music Man Speaks Facebook page, repost. Y'all, we at the end of the year. You know what that is? Well, end of the European year. It's really not New Year's. Been reading on my knowledge. I try to read it at least 3 or 4 times a year, every season. Probably once every winter, once every spring, once in the summer, and once in the fall. African people and European holidays, a mental genocide. It's a lot in this book, man, that black people need to get on. Rest in peace to the late, great Ashaka Musa Barashango. Rest with the ancestors. Uh, yeah, we live here at Music Man Speaks. I'm your host, Music Man Speaks. I'm here with my co-host, aka Tyren Joe, Lord Tyren.
What's good, bro?
What's good? Man, listen. This what's going on, man. We are confused as black people. European holidays have fucked us up. Uh, listen. It is not New Year's. I'm gonna repeat again. It is not New Year's. God damn it. I'm gonna repeat again. It's not New Year's at all. It's winter solstice season. Some people call it winter solstice, winter solstice, depending on your dialect, where you from. Yeah, man. We are really messed up. When you look outside, there is no, completely no life at all. I mean, it's dead right now. I don't know if y'all live in the Midwest where I live at. I live in Indianapolis, and it's dead. Everything outside is dead. It's winter. How can winter be a new year? Spring is the new year. When first day of spring is really the new year because it's new life. We really fucked up on these European holidays. They fucking us up mentally and brainwashing our children. And black people, we need to get our mind right and think for ourselves. That way we can move forward as a people and really build a nation not based upon materialism all the time. It's good to have material things, it's good to have money, but it's okay to read your history and your enemy's history. Yep. So in the meantime, we're going to be talking about European holidays. Also, we're going to be doing current events. Also, we're going to be discussing relationships. So if you having a problem with your relationship today as well, call in. You already know the call-in number is in the caption. Readers are leaders. So you read in the caption, and it's going to be there for your hearing. It's going to be 317-419-4789. That's 317-419-4789 for the number to call in for your relationships. All right, so there you have it. Tyren, do you have anything to add to the topic of European holidays? And this is not the new year, and this is really winter solstice.
Yes, I really do. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you brought that up because that's the thing that people mix up. Remember, people don't even understand that New Year does begin in March. They don't understand that new life, new you, all that begins in the month of March. Month of March, but
Late March.
late March, like you said, when spring began, March 21st. But people been so accustomed to tradition, it's like if you mess up their tradition, they ready to kill you.
And that's crazy how black folks, you hear the key word, black folks are so ready to kill you over a tradition that they have been taught and lied about, fairy tale traditions. Like even when it come to Christmas, really starting with, you can almost say Black Friday. The corporations are getting rich. They want to go into the new year or into their new year, the European New Year, which is January 1st, with a surplus amount of money. And they're going to make it back on Black Friday. They're going to definitely make it on Christmas. They're going to definitely make it back on New Year's. So that's another thing, man. New Year's with the liquor and all that stuff like that. And so they coming in with a surplus amount of money. Then you got Valentine's Day. Then right after that, you got Easter. Every month there's a European holiday. And European holidays really are tools of keeping black people broke. You spending money on these fairy tales, on a fairy tale. And not only that, what's so fucked up, you know who's really hurting the most? The children. Because you lying to them.
Lying to them.
You lying to your kids about a pedophile who sits kids on their lap.
This dick get hard.
Yeah, man. Like, man, it's like, come on, man. The Valentine's Day, that shit's about sex. The fertility, all that rabbit shit, and the Easter, man.
All this shit, yeah, sex.
It really Easter, they need to be celebrating Yahshua's birthday. That's really Christmas. If people still want to, be into Christianity and into Hebrew Israelite type shit. Ain't no way Mary having a baby on December 25th. She'd have caught hypothermia. Even in that weather, it gets cold in that area of the world in December. Out in the barn. For real.
Hypothermia.
And the umbilical cord would have had hypothermia. She had a late abortion. It wouldn't have been pretty. So Jesus, Yahshua, whatever y'all call him, that fairy tale, that wouldn't have been in existence at all. But yeah, Jesus is really born in around the springtime, because a lot of times they wasn't allowed, the Hebrew, they weren't really even allowed to conceive during that time. That's another thing. The lamb, all that. Yeah, you could add on, Tyren.
No, I was gonna ask you a question because I don't know. I read this in a book, and so when I talk to other people, they say is BS. But okay, what you was just saying about women couldn't conceive until that time. So this is what I read about. I'm sorry.
Yeah, put that camera on.
I'm tripping. This is what I read about Mary. Okay, during that time of the year, like this time right about now, women was not allowed to have sex. They can only have sex when the new year began.
It all connected. Well, our stories, it ain't stories, but our facts that we've researched are connected.
Okay, that's
it's
what
connected.
I
You
was
right.
wondering. I was wondering.
I ain't got no rebuttal.
So in my theory, what I've been reading is that Joseph was the one that tapped that ass, because at the end of the day, why would Joseph, according to the scriptures, why would Joseph want to put her away privately since she didn't get pregnant? Everybody in church, they think that an angel came down and fucked Mary.
Every religion, every race have their own creation story, or how the earth started, and so every culture and every tribe, because people weren't known as black, white, red, yellow, black and white, and all that shit back then. We was known as your tribe. Now, Jesus was part of the darkest tribe, though. The navy blue black tribe of Judah was the darkest tribe in Israel. Not only that, Jesus was married. A lot of people debate that. You know why Jesus was married?
Jesus was married.
You know why? Because in Hebrew tradition, if you not married by 2021, as a man, they start looking down on you like, is something wrong? Is you? Because Hebrew had a lot of tradition of the African tradition. Because Hebrew they came out of the Cush and the Kemet Empire. They were high priests for Kemet, that we call Egypt, which is a European word. So another thing, man, Jesus was married. This is how I know he was married. When Lazarus died, he raised Lazarus up. And who was it came to the first one?
Mary Magdalene or something like
yeah,
that.
one of them was all up in his face. Nigga, where you been?
Right.
You know, Lazarus been dead 3 days.
Yeah.
If that don't sound like somebody that's in a relationship with somebody, y'all tell me. And not only this, it's Hebrew tradition, when someone dies, the only one who can anoint the body is the mother and the wife. Who went in there to anoint the body?
It was Mary and then one of the other ladies. Yeah.
So I'm just saying, a lot of the shit, even if Jesus is not real, even they lied about the fairy tale. Like they how you go like put a lie on the lie on top. You know what I'm saying? So y'all sure you can call him Jesus because that's a whole nother the J thing. We already know 600 years ago.
Jay wasn't even in the Hebrew language, right?
It's like Mary. That one, her name was really Miriam. They all had Hebrew type names. All the disciples had Hebrew names. It wasn't no John, Peter, and Paul. That's European as fuck. That's that Roman Catholic shit infiltrating 325 AD on. Back when before 325 AD, Catholic priests, which was run by the African priests in Alexandria, Africa, Carthage, and all them places, who had the first universities, which shared Christian Moors and Muslim Moors. They were allowed to have first ladies. They didn't call them first ladies, but they was allowed to have wives. So when Rome got a hold of the church, what happened was 325 AD, they said, can we keep our homosexuality traditions? Can we keep our pagan festivals, Christmas, Halloween, all that shit? And all that Halloween shit was nothing but white people being afraid of their ancestors. Trick or treat. So a lot of that was going on where like African tradition, and we let our ancestors in. We're not afraid of our ancestors because we do right by our ancestors. But white people don't do right by their mothers and fathers. That's why they have Mother's Day. Black people don't put their mamas away. They gonna be right in that hospital bed in the living room. And that's how we do. We don't put people in the nursing home unless it's like totally out of our control and where it's wearing down our health. Okay, yeah, then we'll, but other than that, like we gonna care for Big Mama now. But white people, they treat their mamas and daddies like shit. They kill their parents, they kill their kids, they kill their wives. They them fishing trips in Alaska where they be like, my wife, I don't know where she went. You in there swimming with them fishes, goddamn.
She getting ate by the sharks.
Hell yeah. I'm about getting gnawed on by a blue whale, goddamn. Hey, look, man, I'm telling you, man. Listen, Tyren, man, you got anything to add on to this subject, man? The New Year's and all these bullshit European holidays. You know, you can always cut in anytime.
Yeah, got
This is the most unorganized radio show ever. I want to keep it that way.
Gotta add on, like, for real, ladies. See, I'm going in on the ladies, and some of you softback men too, because some of you because some of you softback men, y'all let y'all ladies talk y'all into doing silly shit. So, ladies, for real, this is a new year, 2021. You gotta stop that bullshit that Jesus is the reason for the season for December, because Jesus ain't had shit to do with December, Christmas, none of that mess. That was all, like what Matt been saying, a made up holiday. And it's some sexual bullshit too, because Krampus, I think it was Krampus or one of them.
Yeah, you're right.
Krampus, where they talk about the tree. The tree was supposed to be like the Christmas tree was representative of a penis, and then all the ornaments and shit like that. That's representative of a man's semen. Okay.
And it's an idol. You know what's really
idol?
representative
Yeah,
of-
idol shit.
Don't turn it around. Don't turn it around, because I want
okay.
you to continue talking on this. The icicles that you put on the tree that really represent the semen.
Semen. Come on. That's all some sexual shit.
That look like cum to me. I'm sorry.
That's some sexual shit, because it was really before it was Christmas. It was some European gay bullshit. A lot of gay European men got together and celebrated orgies, having sex with each other. That's what it was. So this is what you all are celebrating, is having sex with men.
And quit telling your kids that Santa bought that shit. No, tell your kids I bought that shit.
Talking about some Santa bought that.
Or Jesus did it. No, I did it.
Right. Y'all ain't even got no damn chimney. So how this big white motherfucker got through the chimney anyway? How he even get in the house? Your mom up there leaving cookies and milk for this nigga, but she won't even leave a plate out for your daddy. Come on, man, get the fuck out of there with that.
Yes. Hey, go in on that.
I'm just saying, you got to keep that
go
shit
in
real.
on that. Go in on that.
No, keep this shit real. Y'all women leaving cookies and milk out trying to fulfill a fantasy for your fucking kids, but the nigga that's paying all the bills in the house, you won't even leave this nigga out the big piece of chicken.
Damn.
Come on.
Damn, Tyren, you just shut the fucking show down with that. Hey, nigga, we down there quit on that. That's some real shit, though. Man, you about to make me go into relationship topic now.
Talk about that shit.
We got until, we trying to cram 2 shows in today, y'all. We got started late. Sorry we said 6 to 8, but you know.
Who is Laura Brown?
Laura Brown. Oh, that's my homegirl, man.
She said, I'm walking all over these niggas.
Oh, shit. Don't say that, Laura. You married.
Shout out to Valente Martin.
What's up, Valente? That's my nigga right there, man. That's bro right there. We go way back like spinal cords and car seats. So is Laura Brown. Laura, that's my little god sister. I'm about to put her in the chokehold when I get back to Michigan. Put her in the full Nelson. But yeah, man. What I was about to say, man. If anybody got any relationship, y'all struggling with relationships, call in 317-419-4789. I will help you destroy your relationship. Not destroy, but hey, when it comes to relationship, your happiness, if you ain't married, especially if you ain't married, your happiness should be paramount, especially if you a man, because everything trickles down from the man. Women don't really want to lead. They test you like they want to lead, but women don't really want to lead. They just trying to test you to see if you worthy of leading them. But if a woman can't see that you a man off top and see that you worthy of leading them, then she's either dumb and one of them cute girls that used to be in them slow classes. Because, coming up in school, there's a lot of cute chicks, and you notice in slow classes,
yeah.
That can be a topic one day. That's why these bitches act weird, man. You just get you a regular chick or ugly smart bitch with a badass body. These cute chicks, man, they be the worst because they being told all their lives you cute
and shit,
and they being paid up by their parents. So they feel like they don't have to learn nothing in life. They just feel like they just can go through life manipulating people off their looks. And when a nigga like me step up to you and tell you the truth, because a lot of pretty women, what they do, they try to go after men with low self-esteem, men who are ugly, or men who are fat. And me and Tyren ain't your average fat niggas.
Hell no.
I have the self-esteem of 10 Brad Pitts. So, or Denzel Washington's. Very arrogant, but confident. Well, I shouldn't say arrogant because arrogant means you ain't confident in yourself. I'm very confident in myself. So you ain't gonna run game. You ain't gonna run me. I'm gonna do my part as a man. I'm gonna make sure, that you have everything you need. That you taken care of. But give me my peace.
Right.
Give me my peace. And you can go through my phone. I wish I would be scared of you. Go through my phone. You know what it is. You know these bitches be on me. Go through my phone.
That's the thing. Women
What?
so fucking childish.
You know what I'm saying? Go through my motherfucking phone. You just trying to find something. So if somebody texts me something and I ain't text back, but you get mad at me, women like men to cheat first so they can have an excuse to play victim.
Yeah.
So they can have wiggle room. Knowing good and well you want to cheat. Because if you cheat because I cheat, that means you always want to cheat. And I don't give a fuck how you want to put it.
Yep.
How the fuck you want to say it or make it sound nice and put frosting on it. 317-419-4789. Women, I'll take it easy on you tonight. I'll listen to the bullshit you guys say or questions. Men, call in. I know you really struggling right now in your relationships. You done gave her the moon, the sun, Venus, Pluto, and it still ain't enough. Call in, man. Call in. A lot of times when you done that, man, it's time to end the relationship. it's too late because you didn't put your foot down in the beginning. Most relationships start good and end good when the man lays the ground rules down to what he wants. Sometimes us men, we be so into our ego, we want to get the pussy so bad that we'll sacrifice our happiness and what we like to in order to fuck, and we settle with that, and then 6 months down the road we ain't happy because really that's all you wanted. Just stop lying to women and tell women, hey, you look good, I want to fuck, or hey, I got $150 for 2 nuts. I know you got bills.
Go take this money.
Hey, take this money, or and if she ain't down with it, take your ball and go home. I ain't saying you gotta always pay, but sometimes if you just honest with a woman, be like, hey, you look good. She be like, you look good, and hey, y'all fuck good. You ain't lied to get the pussy. I hate when men lie to kick it. You ain't gotta lie to kick it with women. Another thing too, man. You always into it with your girl. Only time y'all get along is when y'all lay down. In that shit, it's not gonna work out. It's women outnumber men. Women think that it's more men than women because men want to fuck today. That's why we in your DM. Hey, beautiful. Next thing you know, we sending a dick pic. We women get through. Women are frustrated because women don't get the love from men. But women want to love us because they ready to love because it's so easy for them to fuck. Am I right? And it's easier for women to get sex.
Yeah.
All they got to do is go to a club, look good. They ain't got no game at all. Most women ain't got no
They
game.
really don't have no motherfucking game. They don't.
Because if y'all had game, y'all could keep these men. Y'all got game. A woman's game is this deep. It's one level. Getting dressed up, looking sexy, putting on makeup.
Batting her eyes.
Like you a 3 without makeup, but now you a 7. Okay, with the makeup. Now you batting your right. You said batting your eyes.
Yeah.
That's y'all game. Then we fuck y'all, and then after that,
They ain't got shit else.
y'all annoying or either boring or either got a personality of a bitch on Atlanta Housewives. Y'all wasn't doing this before for Atlanta Housewives. Y'all wasn't doing this before Shanae in the 90s. Come on, man. Y'all get all y'all personality and everything off TV, and so do you men. First you the baby this week.
Right.
Next week you Gucci Mane.
Right.
The next week you fucking Future.
Yeah, niggas gotta have a grill.
Wearing your boys' belts, Gucci belts, fake Gucci belts at the club, wearing your boys' clothes, drinking up all the champagne I order at the club. That's why I go to clubs alone. I had to get, hey, I love my niggas, but hey, if you want some bum ass shit, I'm at an age now, man, where it's like, hey, it's like I got a sexual memory bank where I ain't got to fuck a bitch every day like I used to. Like I got a sexual memory bank where I can go back 6 months where I had a bad bitch in my crib where she had her left leg up and this leg straight, but she laying on the stomach and I got the back of her neck drilling that ass. And I could jack off to that. Bitch, I don't need you like that. But yeah, back to these bum ass niggas, man. Hey, 2021, man. Quit trying to live off your girl. That's another thing. I'm sick of bum ass niggas, man. I'm so sick of bum ass niggas. Cause y'all fucking it up for niggas that got they shit together. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to get your own car, your own house, and a source of income. And if you can, streams of income. And if you still want to be on that illegal shit, hey, get you a job, find out who the pill heads is on your job, and sell pills. Find out who the weed heads on your job and sell weed to them. So now you got 3 streams of income. I just helped you out that quick. You know what I'm saying? That way you can have a reason to come to work and bang, I got plenty of money. Now you really getting money. But yeah, man, I'm so sick of y'all drinking up your girls'
I got plenty.
Capri Suns and shit while she at work. And I mean, you are complete and utter failures in my eyes. And I wouldn't tell you the truth if I didn't love you. And y'all women, y'all need to stop taking care of these niggas just to say you got a man. Learn to live alone. I say this on every show, even on Tyren show. Some people can't manage to be by themselves. It's all about time management more than anything. And like I said, people don't know how to manage to be by themselves. And y'all think getting in a relationship with a man is going to cover up who you are as a person, when being in a relationship only puts a spotlight on your bullshit. So you getting in a relationship that you're going to cover up something. It's really putting a spotlight on who you are and what you need to be working on. So quit getting in a relationship with motherfuckers. Them bum ass niggas is only supposed to be one night stands. But y'all feel like, and that's another thing. We feel like just because we fuck somebody, we got to be in a relationship with them. If that ain't European ideology and Western shit,
Just fucking go.
we fucking. Yeah, that's right. Just fucking go.
That's all.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We grown. Why do we got to hide the fact that we like to fuck? Why do we always slap away natural instinct? What the fuck is up with that?
Mm-hmm.
That's why now you got 2 people being fake with each other, and that's why your relationship don't end out the way it end out, 'cause being fake.
True shit.
The men being fake first off, because men don't give a fuck about how good you can read, how eloquent. My son got an A in gym. I don't give a fuck. We want to fuck today. And if men would just say that to women, we could eliminate all the bullshit. No, but since we got so many lying ass men out here, women think that we all supposed to just play that actor in her head, aka movie, aka fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
And fantasies don't do nothing but breed and birth unrealistic ideals and unrealistic fantasies, unrealistic shit that ain't gon' fairy tales about men that ain't true. So you got men out here, they'll play the actor in your movie just to get what he wants. But a lot of times these men don't have enough game to leave, so they'll suffer just to say they with somebody too. Because we're taught in America, if you fuck somebody, now you got to be in a relationship. Nah, if I use a Magnum, I feel that I don't have to call you unless I feel like having sex again. But y'all think that's harsh because he's telling the truth. He's brutally honest. No, brutal should go in front of the word liar. Real should go in front of honesty. He's really honest. Brutal liar, not brutal honesty. See how we got shit so fucked up in this European shit that we call America with 3 K's in the middle? That's how I spell America. Man, hey, man, it was some bullshit, man. I seen some shit on Instagram the other day, too, moving into police brutality. There was a lady that's facing 10 years in prison for, it's a police was sitting in her driveway. Did you see that video? Any of y'all seen that video where police were sitting in this black woman's driveway? She's married, by the way. And she knocked on a police officer. What are you doing? He starts screaming and yelling at her. So she called 911. Next thing you know, it's 2, 3, 4 police out there. They handcuff her. And then the police lied and said that she threw a spoon at him and it had some green jello or something on it.
I ain't saying that.
You know what I'm saying? It's her property. She ain't renting. This her what she now she facing 10 years for some bullshit. And she never even had a spoon. That's what's so fucked up. But you know, it's the police word against hers. So you know, so it's like they gonna put that in report. So I keep telling black folks, man, when are we gonna buy guns, buy knives, but really buy ammunition? We think we got to buy a lot of guns. You can have all the guns you want. If you ain't got ammunition, you fucked. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to John that's in the room. Put the camera on John. He gonna be on for the next show for the BZ&Z Talk
up,
Radio
John?
show. My homie John. But yeah, man, what's your take on that, Tyren, man? You got anything to say?
Yeah, I mean that's wow, that's totally fucked up. And I mean, damn.
I got it off the Black Junction, I think, on Instagram. I
Black
think it was Black Junction. Yeah.
Okay, that kind of goes back a little bit to it was a current event I was talking about last week. I'm gonna speak about that again. When we do our show. It was a black guy they had on the ground. The cops had him on the ground, was handcuffing him, and as they was pulling him up, he already was handcuffed. And as they was getting him up off the ground, another white cop sucker punched him. But I guess it was another black cop that was there. He must have been like the captain of one of the heads, and he hollers at that white cop and says, "Hey, you can't do that." But he looked at the other cops and said, "Put him in cuffs." So I mean that was just a relief to watch that video. And so I'm just thinking with this lady going to jail, sitting in her in her house in her driveway, I guess is that retaliation or something? This woman mad at her own
police
business.
sitting in her driveway, and she look outside like, "Hey, what is you doing?" And she said he wasn't filling out no paperwork, nothing. But that was his excuse too. That I was sitting here just to pull off the street, fill out some paperwork. Sometimes police do that. They'll pull off to the side, but
he on her property.
Yeah, she on her Yeah, he was on the property for a minute. So she like all the shit. See, this is another thing, and I hate to explain this to white folks because we could say the same words, but y'all don't speak our same language, or do y'all have our same? Y'all don't really like. You only care about your own humanity. So I get it, even though we speak the same language, but y'all really don't care like black folks. But the reason why she was paranoid, if any white people is listening to this show, is because we've been getting killed by police since the start of police shit. So I get why she's like that. Why the fuck you on my lawn? What you trying to do some shit? We don't trust y'all. I don't trust white people at all. I don't. Black people can do shit to me all day, and I'll still forgive black people. You know why? Because I know they're under the influence of European ideology. Because prior to being under the influence under European ideology, you would get your hand cut off. We didn't play that shit in ancient America or in ancient Africa about, even homosexuality, shit like that. So we're up under their spirit, their ways, their diet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to wing myself off of a good burger. I've stopped eating pork back in 2014, shrimp, catfish, the hog, but I'm still struggling with the diet they indoctrinated me with. I gotta have a cheeseburger. Like they forcing that shit on us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, most of the time I do turkey burger. If I'm doing spaghetti, chili, stuff like that, I'll do. But sometimes, man, Steak and Shake be calling my name, y'all. Triple with everything on it, goddamn, with extra onions, extra mayonnaise. Goddamn, I can't help it. I admit my faults. But yeah, man, like a lot of shit we doing is like I said before, I don't get mad at black people when they commit crimes against me. My crib got broken into. Am I mad at black people? Nah. Because crack was invented by Ronald Reagan. That's why they act the way they act. I can't even blame us. I can't even get mad at us, but we've been so trained to retaliate against our own and kill people that break into our houses. And Zimmerman's still walking. Mike Brown killer's still walking. All these killer cops still walking. So until we get that situation straightened, I can give a fuck about what black on black crime, because really white on white crime is actually 17% higher than black on black crime, actually. And if you live in the vicinity of another black person, of course, black on black crime, just like white on white crime is higher. It just goes to show they the most violent people on earth. And white against another race crime is higher, by the way. But white people always acting like they clutching a person doing this. That's just a natural reaction for them. You know why? Because white people been stealing from each other for years and killing each other for years. Look what Columbus did. He came over here to Jamaica in 1492 and Haiti in 1492 and took them people's lands, killed the chiefs off, and made slaves out of them, and took 10 boys back to the Pope so the Pope could rape them and use them as slaves, altar boys. So, like, and really on the history over here, we were prisoners of war. Why would I go and get millions of Africans when there's already 300 million black people in North America alone that can use as slaves? Yes, there were Africans brought over here, but why they didn't let the Africans and Indians co-mingle with each other on the plantation? Because we look just the fucking like. And I hate when black people be like, oh, me and Africans ain't the same. No, well, it's truth to that when it comes to tribal shit. But we still the same melanated people. Like I tell Africans all the time, they be like, oh, you ain't from Africa. I'll be like, yes, I am. My roots is from Africa, but my ancestors laid roots and established kingdoms over here in America, so I get what you're talking about. But yeah, my roots is always going to be African. But I got roots over here in all 7 continents, too. We were the first Asians, the first Europeans. That's why I don't get mad at Mr. D. Mr. D is right. We were the first Europeans. But Mr. D, don't be saying that shit on the show, because you will irritate people, because everybody don't, you speaking above people, man. Hey, would still be you. Still say it. Shit, but I'm just saying. You confuse black people when you say that shit. Because a lot of black people don't know their history. They don't know that they're original Europeans too. But anyway, man. Any relationship advice? Tyren, you got any relationship topics? Anything you want me to questions or anything? What?
Oh yeah, I do want to address one thing. That is, I think Matt got to talking earlier about women being led. Here's a major problem that need to be addressed with a lot of women that talk about they want a man to lead them. Okay, a man leading you is really not the problem, because I know tons of men that's ready to lead. But some of you women, when y'all come into a relationship, y'all already have y'all mindset on how you want the man to lead you. And that's the problem, because the man already got his own agenda. Like I told a woman the other day, I said, okay, I can lead you. I said, but here's the thing, you gotta be ready. Now, she said, okay, I'm ready. I said, now, this is what I want you to do. She said, all right, just stay in the room, be quiet, don't say nothing. I'm leading. I'm right at that moment, I'm leading you. But she talking about some, why I gotta just sit in the room? Like, see, y'all, like, you just asked the question.
Be a killer in the room. I could be protecting you from getting killed.
You just asked the question. Since you asked the question, you ain't ready to be led.
Not only that, to piggyback on what you saying, I'm glad you brought that up. Women are infatuated with the wedding. They're not infatuated with the marriage. See, women live life to impress other women.
Yep.
Oh, I'm a killer when I put this dress. I wonder what her reaction gonna be when I put this outfit on. You know, I'm gonna take her man because I hate seeing her happy. Because it is all about that. Women hate each other and they hate to see each other happy. And women are the most, they be like, men so obsessed over sports. No, women, y'all live sports. Y'all may not know about sports as much as men, but y'all are always in competition. And that's why y'all can't be led, because when you come into a relationship with a man, you in competition with him. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. That's European shit. And y'all acting just like them European motherfuckers. In Africa, we ruled as equals. We ruled as a team. Right. There wasn't nobody in competition with each other. Because black people so smooth, black men ain't got to tell our women like, bitch, you do this and do that. That's what white men got to do. When your dick is small like white men, that's the reason why they gotta be so ruthless with their woman. Black men ain't gotta do that. Cause we get through, nigga, once we get through,
Hey.
the black woman just automatically follow. She's so sweet. Can I get you some breakfast? Can I get when we left around each other and we ain't got that European influence, I bet life it would be probably paradise. They would want to lead if we didn't have TV. If we didn't have all these shows geared to put black people at disunity advantage. Another thing too, with this European holiday shit and just black folks economically, I keep telling black folks, we are not blessed here in America. This is not a melting pot. I'm going to say it again. America is not a melting pot. America is a, what did I say the other day on the show, Tyren? It's not a melting pot. It's a, what's the word I'm looking for?
I'm trying to think. What did he say?
Almost an extortion pot, but that's not the word I'm looking for. But every culture that comes to America is allowed to practice their culture and be proud of their culture, be proud of their hair, be proud of their clothing, their dialect. But they want black people to integrate. They always push the integration on black people. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't pushing integration on black people because black people buy into, oh, they want us to be included with them. No, they just want our money. That's why they pushing integration on
Biggest consumer.
the gays. Because the gays had money, but the gays were smart enough to flip it around. Now the gays run everything. They use their money to be entrepreneurs. And every time you go on an interview, I'm getting interviewed by like a gay motherfucker's in charge all the time. You notice that? Even when it comes to McDonald's now, it's a gay, you know. But what I'm saying is, black people, that's the word I'm looking for. It's exploitation. We're getting exploited. Exploitation pot. It's not a melting pot. Exploitation pot. We're getting tricked into spending 97% of our dollars with all the races, with the lemon pepper race.
Yep.
With all that lemon pepper on the chicken is not necessary. White folks, the Jews, aka fake Jews, who's really not Jews, German Khazars. We know who you are, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So we're this is an exploitation pot. This is not a melting pot. What time we got, man? I've been ranting down there the whole show. It's time for you to start BZ and Z show. I'm about to do my little last credits. We only could do an hour today, y'all, because I got a gig at 10 o'clock. And then after that, I'm going to get drunk and go party and meet some lousy bitches and bring them back to the crib. Fuck them for about 20 minutes. As soon as I skeet in their eye, and they fake eyelash. I make sure I skeet in women's eyelashes now. That's what I aim for. I'm so sick of them motherfuckers. Ain't you sick of them like eyelashes? They seeing Instagram models and shit. I gotta copy that. Like, you just ain't got no money on, do you? You just
Eyelashes be thick as hell.
Yeah, I do my
John.
look like eagle talons. I'm so sick of that shit, man. I'm nutting in one of them tonight. That's how I'm gonna start 2020.
Throw her ass in the Uber. Throw her ass in the Uber.
Yeah, toss her from the Uber like shot put.
Bye, bitch.
Your ass in there.
Oh, shit.
Man, if you under $20 to catch an Uber, yeah, I'm a your ass. Hey, ain't nothing to talk about after that. Cause I done told you at the party, hey, you look good. I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Eustace Matthew Williams, and I like to fuck. Any last words, Tyren?
See, man, Man, this been a good show. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a good show, man. Place where men can actually be real and tell the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men, they not, some men they do they podcast,
Right.
they still want to say shit to, sound good for the women and all that bullshit. But
the
no,
ladies.
we not trying to sound good for your ass.
Y'all still queens. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead,
And
Tyren.
tune in to BZNZ next. We coming up
Don't
next.
rush it. Don't rush it. Tell them where they can find you. Tell them.
Oh, okay. You can find me, Facebook on bullshit, so they blocked me from going live. So you can find us on YouTube, BZNZ Talk on YouTube. Find us there. That's where we'll be at tonight. Thank you for your generosity and support.
Okay, and y'all is it? I know it's all together. Is it BZNZ Talk?
Yep.
So make sure y'all put that in all together. BZNZ Talk, and then the channel's gonna pop up.
Yep.
And you click on that channel, and we will be live from there. I think I'll be joining the show like halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I gotta wash my balls for the night. I got a good feeling that I'm gonna get a church bitch. I got a feeling I'm gonna fuck a church bitch tonight. Oh. I'm gonna skeeter eyelash tonight. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But anyway, shit. You can find Music Man Speaks on Instagram in your DMs saying, "Hey, beautiful." Instagram, Facebook, what else? Twitter, and subscribe to Music Man Speaks on YouTube. We will be uploading the show to YouTube. Also, follow Real Music Entertainment Company on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Also, follow Williams School of Music on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're still accepting students. Still at 7 students right now, but I'm still accepting students for, vocal coaching, guitar lessons, drum lessons, piano lessons, how to rap, how to sing, how to songwrite, anything that pertains to music. And once again, shout out to my homie John. If you could put the camera on him, live audience member.
John.
That's my nigga, man. We see him on the next show.
Wake up, man. He's asleep. Look at him.
He a hard working man. This is what happens when you work. Hey, all you bums, I know you don't know what sleep feel like because you be up with all that energy because you on PlayStation all day.
I already know what that means.
And you know your girlfriend's expiration date and the 3-digit code on the back of her card. So I already know. Yeah, but we about to end the show out. What song should we put it on? Stop Lying?
Stop lying.
Yeah, that'd be a perfect song to end it out on.
Niggas need to stop lying.
Catch me on BZNZ Talk coming up in a few minutes. All right, Music Man Speaks. We out of here. My co-host Tyren Joe.
Peace.
Oh, if you don't like what I said, fuck ya.
You lie so much that when you tell the truth, no one believes the shit you speaking. Exaggerated tales start leaking out your inner mind. The same line you've been using on these different women. Dirty snakes spitting out cold-hearted venom. Hoes fronting like they virgin cause they pussy tight. Think I don't know, Vinegar Bass got that ass right. How about these lying-ass politicians? Now the white water scanner got a couple of cleansing.
I'm hugging my main squeeze, exchange keys, left a G and change. See, I be that same nigga. Fuck the fame from around your waist. Exchange game and get richer. We out the dough for the dough. Now watch the 411 in the streets on these niggas. Still plotting, player aching and eavesdropping. G's stop and listen. I'm pimped out on the mission. It's suave when we click
You
it.
shooting 100 times in the chest with your tech. How many necks you say you cracked, or is all that just to act? Hoe ass, trying to show your ass flexing materially like a nigga can't see through that shit you claim to be. Friend or foe, let these niggas know that A-ball don't trust you. Hot 4/5 at high speeds, enough for all you busters. Feeding fabrications cross the nation to the young ones and wonder why they shoot up small towns like young guns.
Stop you, stop woulda, stop shoulda, stop coulda.
Stop
Need to
lying.
Start telling the truth. Stop lying.
Stop praying, stop exaggerating, stop lying.
Start telling the truth.
Stop you, stop woulda, stop shoulda, stop coulda, stop lying.
Start telling the truth.
Stop lying, stop praying, stop exaggerating, stop lying.
Start telling the truth.
Why do these niggas be gripping on my nuts so tight, riding more dick than a pro bitch, and that ain't right? Capping. A minute ago you just shook my hand, now you're on the phone telling some hoe that we been friends. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about your fake tales, cake sales, or about the hoes you say you serve well. And these bitches far worse than what they seem, selling more pussy than the record label sells dreams. Scheme on how to take a good nigga cream. Think because I don't talk a lot I must be green. No baby, open your eyes, try to realize I'm hip to all that slick shit. It won't be no surprise when you come to me telling me your dividends is low. Crying, ho, stop that line, cause I ain't buying none of the shit you pop. Stop before you get your ass dropped. Freaking for a minute, now I'm dropping your ass like it's hot.
Records for life, Pinocchio ain't got shit on all the jazz that you spit. You make up stuff real quick, you make your folks feel sick. You can't be trusted at all. If you got inches for a lie, you would be 10 feet tall. You need to sew up your mouth, think about what you speak. Expressing lies about the same shit you said last week. Alright, let's sit. You told me some shit, I'm still waiting on the conclusion to the message you was stating. Now you hating, I can see through your skin. Look deep into your heart and let me know that you was phony from the goddamn start. Constantly counting my pockets, trying to scheme up a plan to find a way to get my hard-earned loot in your hand. And you slick ass pimp, I know you niggas debating on whether or not to work your hoes just to get information. But the worst thing of all, when you lie to yourself and then expect somebody else to try to give you some help.
Stop used to, stop woulda, stop shoulda, stop coulda, stop lying, start telling the truth. Stop lying, stop trade, stop exaggerating, stop lying, start telling the truth. Stop used to, stop woulda, stop shoulda, stop coulda, stop lying, start telling the truth. Stop lying, stop trade, stop exaggerating, stop lying, start telling the truth. I be that killer player laid off in the cut under lokes. Fuck, just seen this young nigga get smoked for some 100 spokes. No love, oh well, I guess he should've peeped it. Nigga start tweaking, I'll get you high by this weekend. Seeking to kill and destroy your decoy. Affiliated my name with this game cause they put strain on a street boy. I just wanna live righteous and buy just about whatever. But I'm faced with liars and never ending haters, perpetrators and niggas with stress. Will I rest or will I continue to live up in this mess? I heard the world was a ghetto, so I'm clutching my baby girl with my pistol underneath my pillow. Here we go again, I'm all in. Now where y'all been? It's Mr. MJG, A-Ball, and we ballin'. For all of y'all, yeah, seek some game, peep game. The truth will set you free, man.